Hello, hello, hello. 7 days until Christmas. Yep, yep. Ah, yeah, God has been good. I have come a long way. Yes. Well, today we're continuing with our um, series, if you can call it that, based on the word of the month plan. Plan. Yeah? Okay? And some of the spellouts are positive learning and for actions to needed or something like that. I can't even remember them off the top of my head. I need to refer to my notes. But you can look up there and you'll see the link to the video and you'll know what some of the spellouts are and make up some of yours. So please join me in the Quip Corner as we talk about today's Quip. See you in a bit. Thanks for staying tuned. For some reason, we're going to be reading from the same book we read from last week. Yes, it was last week. My fifth book, which is 101 quips and quotes to put to work at work, the workbook. But let me quickly mention that different aspects of our lives need work. So, don't say it's just for people who go to work. You're in school, you're a homemaker, a domestic engineer, like like to call it, the Minister of Internal Affairs. Work is needed for every segment of our lives. Today we will be reading Quip. Do you remember this Quip? Okay, you'll need to get the book to see this Quip. This is one of my favorite pictures. It's Quip 35. When you get the book, you'll see it. But, sorry, let's go to the Quip we're going to read today. Yeah. The Quip we're reading today has this picture. That's the picture for the Quip. And that's Quip 44. Quip 44. Quip 35. Interesting. Okay, let me not get distracted. Quip 44. For every plan you put on paper, you still need to do the legwork after you have done your homework. For every plan you put on paper, you still need to do the legwork after you have done your homework. And the picture I said goes with the Quip. Just starts off with idea, planning, strategy, success. I would actually say idea, planning, strategy, steps. Steps, success. Last week, we were talking about the need to slow down so that we can look back, assess what we have learned, and determine what actions we need to take to move forward. Part of that process, that planning process, is doing some research so that you're taking the right steps. Oh, now that I said that, I remember another quip that talks about, steps. What does STEP stands for again? Steps. I remember progressing steadily. I can't even remember the rest of it. Okay, maybe I'll put it here somewhere. But taking those steps, you need to make sure that you have done your homework, so you're taking the right steps. Now, that's not to say you should not take any steps because you're afraid to fail. A few weeks ago, I was listening to the radio and somebody made a comment and she said, people fail to learn. Fail to learn is a phrase I have used myself. And said differently means different things. And the quip that popped in my head, which I'll share now before I put it in a book, is when you fail, one of two things could happen. You could fail to learn from that experience of failure, or worse, miss the boat and fail to learn. Let that sit. With the steps you take, and sometimes may fail, do you fail to learn or fail to learn? Put differently, do you fail forward or do you fail flat on your face? Back to the quip. This is the time to plan and do the legwork. So as you put together your plans for the next couple of weeks, months, years, don't just do the homework. Be prepared to do the legwork. And be prepared to learn if and when you fail versus fail to learn when you fail. I look forward to reading your comments. I have stories of when I have failed and times where I have learned from the failure, and a couple where I missed the boat and I failed to learn. I pray that God helping us as we plan, we do the homework, we do the legwork, that if and when we fail, we'll fail forward, not fail and fall finally. As I said before, did I say it before? I can't even remember. Well, let me say it now. Twice is better than not at all. I look forward to reading your comments. And remember that you can get Quip Corner with Ada on Facebook and on Spotify. So please connect with me and let's be part of this vibrant Quip Nation. Thank you and God bless you. Bye now.